this is going to be a pelvis. It's made up of your two hip bones, your os coxa, and your sacrum. One half looks like this. So you have this part here. It's called your ilium. What else in your body is also called your ilium?
Some part of your intestine.
Okay. How does that spell?
I-L-E-U-M.
Okay. How is this spelled? I-L-I-U-M. Yeah. So don't spell wrong. I can't give you any credit on that one if you miss that letter. So we're talking about a completely different structure. So your ilium with an I, you have specifically this part on the top. It's going to be your iliac crest. It's not here. It's not here. It's specifically this part. So in the back here, you have your ischium. And on that, if you guys can get a little bit closer and see this raised spot here, it's kind of bumpy compared to the rest of it. That's going to be your ischial tuberosity. And then here on the front, you have your pubis. Those meet together on the front here on your pelvis to form what's called your pubic symphysis. Does that make sense? So what's this part here? It's not your pubic symphysis, but specifically what my finger's on. Okay. Similar to what you got between your vertebrae, which is called
pubic
disc.
disc.
It's a disc. So what kind of joint is this? What kind of joint is your pubic symphysis?
Just give me the word.
Why don't you guys figure it out? Go for 3.
Amphiotheotic?
Huh?
Amphiotheotic.
Do you have enough storage?
That was the only one.
Okay. So what was it?
Huh?
What was it again?
Figure it out. Okay. So.
Wait, are we still figuring that out or?
No.
So what's the word?
Figure it out.
I'll look on.
I want you guys to find out. Gonna do some soul searching, so it's not gonna be up there.
So we don't have to know it?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'll
Okay.
try to see what you guys got. So this is gonna be your femur. This is gonna be the head of your femur, specifically this ball here. So this fits into your pelvis here in this concave structure called your acetabulum. Make sense? Okay. So you have this section here. It's going to be called the diaphysis or shaft of your femur. I would suggest using the shaft of your femur simply because if you misspell diaphysis, can't help you. Come on, bro. I was hoping nobody was going to try and pull that, but thank you, Tucky. I appreciate that. So, what side is the head of your femur on?
On your heart.
Technically, that'd be right about here at least, so.
On your chest.
What about now? I think you said it there.
Is it proximal then?
Yes. So it's on the medial. It's on the medial side of your femur. So you have your medial condyle and you have your lateral condyle. If you get confused about which one, look back up to the head of your femur and you'll know, okay, I'm looking at if this is taped, it's going to be medial. If this is taped or pinned, it's going to be lateral, just based on the orientation of your head of your femur. So if it's like this is still medial, this is still lateral. Doesn't matter how you're looking at it. Make sense? Okay. This is going to be your tibia. This top flat part here is your tibial plateau. This bump here in front is your tibial tuberosity. You have still the shaft of your tibia. Then you have your medial malleolus. So, this isn't on the list, but it makes sense more for today than it does next week because we just have the foot next week. So I'm just going to go over the fibula real quick. There's only a handful. There's really 3, so don't call it fibula. It's a fibula. There's an L in there. I know it's close, but don't do that. So you have the head of your fibula, and you have your lateral malleolus. So if you look here on the skeleton, it can kind of give you a clue. For the left side, it's going to have the blue at the top, just because you have some muscular attachments. But if you don't have the luxury of having it color-coded, what you can look at is your medial malleolus. The projection for the bottom is a lot longer and a lot thinner than it is at the head of your fibula. And what you can see is there's a flatter spot here that aligns a little bit better with your tibia to create your proximal tibiofibular joint. And you can see distally, your lateral malleolus lines up a little bit better, the distal end of your tibia. Does that make sense? Any questions? Okay. What's this? That's all I need to know about that. Hmm?
What did he say? I didn't hear.
It's patella.
Oh.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?